What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're diving into a hairy wizard deck. Yeah, I said that right? Like you're a hairy wizard. For those of you that get the reference, awesome. For those of you that don't, it's Harry Potter. There's a line. He says you're a wizard, Harry. So, anyways, we're playing a wizard deck today, and I'm sort of covering it up, but you can see Kaza right here next to my head. Anyways, can I I guess I can put her over here. There we go. So Kaza Rule Chaser came out with the Zendikar Rising. I'm just all over the commentary this morning. 2 mana, 1/2 flying haste. You can tap it, and the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn costs X less to cast, where X is the number of wizards you control as this ability resolves. So that means, you know, obviously if you tap and the ability pops up there, and then your opponent somehow instant speed board wipes you or takes everything out, then it doesn't actually go off, which is super unfortunate given, you know, this is a rare and all that. So this is definitely a fun style deck to play, right? We're trying to cast some bigger spells. Inescapable Blaze can't be countered 6 damage to any target instant speed. That is a lovely one to reduce, and obviously if you have, you know, 2-3 wizards down and you make it only cost 3 mana, well, that's really nice. Same thing with Sublime Epiphany, right? Kaza, it's down. You don't attack with it because it's only a 1/2, so you're not really losing out on too much. You tap it. Even if you have 2 wizards down, you're making this spell only cost 4 mana. 4 mana for this instant speed that allows you to counter spells, counter activated or triggered abilities, return things to your opponent's hand or to your own if you want that. Oh, no, just to... No, return target non-land from its owner's hand. Okay, so either one. Create a token and draw a card. It's really good. So obviously you want to be casting it as many times as possible. Now, outside of Kaza and well, our spells, we have Shark Typhoon because we have a whole lot of non-creature spells, right? We have Stormwing Entity because it, well, again, a whole lot of non-combat spells. This is the one card that I was like, you know what? It just really didn't perform well for us. I would probably take out the Improbable Alliance. I think you have enough creatures as is that you don't really need it. Fae of Wishes is a nice card as it does give you access to the sideboard. It's also a wizard and it's got a big body, so even up against the aggro decks, it does a lot of work. Sea Gate Stormcaller obviously allows you to copy your spells, copy. Magmatic Channeler allows you to dive down into your deck. So you'll notice that the wizards that you have available, they're really good. They're expensive, but they're really good. Then we, of course, have some good hard-hitting spells. Roil Eruption, able to deal 5 damage, potentially to any target, right? Scorching Dragonfire, good removal. Barrin is nice card draw, and of course you want card draw with the Irencrag Pyromancer. So it's a little shambled, but I feel like it's a good base to a good deck. Does that make sense? I think wizards have been a little shunned this set, honestly. I think with enough tempo-y style play to them, as well as enough big payouts. I don't know that Inescapable Blaze necessarily makes it as a 2-of. Maybe this drops to a 1-of, and maybe this pops up to a 3 or a 4-of, honestly, because Sublime Epiphany is really good in this deck. But the deck feels like it has some merit to it. You, of course, have Counter Magic, Neutralize, Mystical Dispute. You know, the Counter Magic is kind of nice right now, the amount that we have access to. So play what you want to. Play the 2 mana ones, play the 3 mana ones. It's really up to you. You do have flying creatures, right? The Kaza, the Fae of Wishes. So play the spells you want, make the deck your own. As always, that is my my highest recommendation. Anyways, that is going to do it for the deck tech breakdown. Hope y'all all have been enjoying the content. If you have, please be sure to leave a like down below, comment in the comment section, subscribe if you want to see more content, and of course hit that bell icon so you can actually get that more content, because, you know, YouTube's funky and it's sort of like the mail flag. You got to put it up, you know. So click the bell icon. Remember, every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are live here on YouTube playing a new, fresh daily deck. So come in, get your dosage, and say hi. You know, I'm usually there as well, so it's a cool little time. Anyways, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, we're also live at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is a hoot and a half as well. You'll have to excuse me as I've done a whole lot of talking today, so my voice is going out currently. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Once again, if you're enjoying, be sure to watch all the way through, as that's how you get the most content, right? That's how you get all the pro tips and the daily question and all the other flashy thingy mabobs that I do. Anyways, let's hop into some magic. Telecaster Addict. Let's take a mulligan because we can't have only mountains. That's not going to happen. Hello! Another Yorion deck. Yorion is really boring. It's got to be the most boring archetype we've had in a while. You know, while also being diverse, because obviously you can have an 80 card deck of anything, right? And all it does is essentially reproc enter the battlefield effects of all your permanents. So it's like, shoot me in the eye, shoot me in the eye. I'm gonna go for the Magmatic. I'm a firm believer of sooner is better than later, so. Yeah, I mean, you know, they hit turn 3 first. What are you gonna do? What are you actually gonna do? They hit 3 mana before you. You're not gonna do anything. You're gonna hope that you can reshuffle. Whew, that was a fun game of Magic. Everybody liked how we came out. We showed up. We sat down. We used our intelligence to bring us to victory. Resolve. I choose rock. What do you choose? Paper or scissors? Let's see how this game goes. There we go. Oh, there we go. One of these days I'll click the right button. I like how I click the skip button, but then I still have to resolve everything. Are you sure you want to skip? Are you sure you're done? I know you hit the little blue button that says forward, forward, fast forward, please. But we're gonna hit you with some ad breaks. Oh, Telecaster, your spells, they're so overwhelming. This is some next level, just beyond the fourth wall kind of plays here. Who would have ever thunk 2 Maze Mons? Not 1, but dose Maze Mons. Obviously, we're not going to play our Stormwing. Little counter Andy over there. Can't trust him. Can't trust him. That, and eventually we'll have a big old Kraken, so what we can do is realistically sit here with our counter magic, wait for the Kraken to hit, and then start hitting them, well, with the Kraken. So we'll see what our opponent's plans are. This is another really fun thing that I love about the Yorion decks. It's like build lands for 8 turns, and then start attacking with like 2/2s, 2/1s, 1/2s. Alright, I'm gonna make you wait all game, bucko, and then in the very end, I'm gonna take you down with noodles. We can't afford anything here. I actually need to see another land now. We've missed 2 land drops. It's a little detrimental, actually. little bit detrimental. Alright, Telecaster. Another Crawling Barrens. That's another thing that I think is a really sad fact about Magic right now. You shouldn't have a land that is an actual win con in at least 20 to 30% of their games. Right? Like the whole thing behind Field of the Dead with like creating zombies and all that is they were like, oh, it's boring. People are winning with lands. Lands are meant to be you know, a mana building base, sort of sure, a nice little additive, but by no means a whole meal, so to speak, right? But here, people were getting buffet style, fucking eat as much as you wanna, slamma-jammas. Hey, there's a land. There's a land. It's tapped. But boy, howdy, do I love it. Whatever we play here is going to be countered. Oh, okay. Sorry, I fell asleep there for a second. Telecaster, you back? You ready to play some Magic? It's still my turn. All you gotta do is hit resolve. Whew, that was a tough one. Tough decision. They decided in the end to actually not do anything. Which is much different than the first half of the game where they've been doing oh so much. Good old 8 mana Yorion. 8 mana, scry 2, draw 1. Damn, that's a good play, son. Where did you find that spell? I gotta stop being so sarcastic. One of these days, maybe. But today, nah. Irencrag Pyromancer. Yes, we can just Inescapable Blaze the Yorion, but we didn't come here to Inescapable Blaze a couple Yorion clowns, okay? We're gonna use Fae. We're at 6 mana. I almost want to get a negate down, but we're also so close to having a Yugen. Cure Best Sea God, also right around the corner. I'm actually going to go for the Midnight Clock. Call me crazy. Call me cuckoo. For Cocoa Puffs, that is. If we're going to be going at, you know... Hey. I found those other tap lands I was looking for. Have no fear, for they are here. Really probably should have bottomed this land, but we'll see. Uh-oh, watch out. The Sky Noodle's coming for us. Hey, look at that. 9 turns into the game, and they swing in for the first time for 4 damage. That's some heavy stuff. Ah, it's a Yugen. That's good. I was just thinking, like, man, how boring would my life be if I just never saw another Yugen again? Right? Like, it'd be so boring. It would be so boring. Okay, Yugen dealt with. And hey, you know, 10 turns from now, they'll have another win con on the board. It'll be fun times. You know, maybe if we give them another 8 or 9 turns, they can reproduce that big old 4/5 flyer they had. That was really something. The build up there, whew, I almost couldn't take it. I mean, they slammed it so fast. Oh, they're sick and tired of my jokes now. They said, fine, fuck you, I'll play 2 back-to-back Yugens. Well, I appreciate that. I do doth appreciate that. Okay. Let's see what this silly little Yugen can do. What do that Yugen do? Really? Still going for the exile, huh? And a Heartless. Oh, man. We could probably keep going, because obviously this opponent is clowning. But, Matic? It's not Modok. It's like Matic, I think. Pretty sure it's Matic. Anyways, we'll keep this hand, even though we have only our big spells. We're really looking to see those towards the end, but we have a sort of good lay of lands, right? All tap lands, but we got 4 of them and they're split, so whatever, I'm keeping it. We don't know what this deck sort of plays out like anyways. I could have a good guess that you don't want to see Sublime Epiphany and Inescapable Blaze in your starting hand, but I digress. Yadiro. Ghetto Yadiro. Let's see. Opponent's very Rakdos-ish right now. Seems weird. Rakdos with cycling. They should take our Sublime Epiphany or Improbable Alliance. Either one of those two, though. Look at that. I know my opponent so well. It's like I'm in your mind, Matic. You can't even escape me. You wish. You wish you could. But I'll be there. Secretly. In the back. Eating some Oreo cookies. Chilling. And I double dip too, motherfucker. Alright, Matic. Let's see what you got. I am interested to see what's going on, right? Because you got a Rakdos deck, it has Agonizing Remorse, which is generally control, and you got a Yadaro cycling, which is, you know, not usually anywhere. Alright. Alright. Show me the Kroxa. Show me another Yadaro, okay. If they get a Yadaro down from cycling, I think it'll be the first time in the year since that set's been out that I've ever actually seen a Yadaro down from cycling. I've literally never, ever seen that. You know, I was actually kidding when I said, let me see the Kroxa, but here we are. Yeah, I guess let's just discard the land, whatever. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. How many cards? We have 3. That's not too bad. So off the back of this, we could grab a land, or we can grab Midnight Clock, which is kind of like a land. We also have the exile stuff, which is good, right? Yeah, let's just get the exile stuff, play safe. Alright, Medic. They also have a Malakir Rebirth over there, which is a little interesting given it's a Kroxa deck. What else would Malakir go well with? Arcfiends? Another Agonizing Remorse. Well, and a Blood Chiefs. Your top deck skills are impeccable. Absolutely impeccable. That's okay. We'll just run it back. If they hit me with another Agonizing, I was about to say. Gonna be a little angry. What do they have to resolve here? They have 1 mana instant speed. It's got to be a Malakir Rebirth. Never mind, I take it all back. Bonus is really not that sly, huh? Alright, so that 1 additional land won't really do anything for us. So let's just can it. Get down to Soul God. Goodbye, Kroxa. Get down Improbable. Now, I know what they're thinking. I'm about to smash them with my terror. It's gonna be so great. They're never gonna know what happened. But in actuality, we're gonna draw a card. Actually, no, they still get to do that. Sorry, I should have used Soul God Lantern on my turn. Whoops. Oh, good plays. Good plays all around. So we're going down to 12. That's fine. I wanted this to happen. Murderous Rider wasn't necessarily a fun thing to see, but yeah, it's Rakdos. Good old-fashioned Rakdos. I don't understand what there is to resolve here. You have 1 spell in hand. You got a terror that you're swinging in with. It's a real tough decision. I know. He's like, oh, what do I do with this 1 card in hand that I can't possibly use right now? Or the only possibility is that I do use it right now. Oh boy. I will say this. If you're new to Magic, don't be a cunt. If you're here and you click play on a game, play the game. Don't go watch a streamer while you're playing. You can listen. You can listen to a streamer. Don't go watch a streamer while you're playing. That's rude. It's so rude. It's like somebody asking you if you want to play hide and seek, and then they go run and hide, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'll find you in a minute, Jimmy, and then you never go looking. You know, you just fucking leave them out there hiding, and you never start seeking. Inescapable Blaze is enough to, you know, take out the terror, so we got something there. We got a little something. Alright, let's see if Matic can play at a normal pace. There's a hard cast Yadaro, but it's still not a Yadaro cycling. So in case anybody's wondering, I do think we lose here. The top deck from the opponents insane. Insane. Yeah, no, that's GG. GG Matic. Culio. Been a long time since I've heard that phrase. Alright, we have a decent spread here. We can get to the Improbable and the Kaza, most importantly. Kaza, I want to try it. Because I love it. Because I can. I'm just a fool. Just a fool. What is this? It's Jund. It's a Jund food deck, everybody. Jund Food Arena. I hope you got your fork and your knife ready. You're gonna be eating. Wait, does that mean they're gonna be winning, or do I win if I eat? How does this work? Can't quite get down that Fae Spectacularino sorcery adventure spell, so we'll just go for the Kaza. A little Kaza action. Irencrag Pyromancer. We're getting a whole lot of wizards and stuff. I'm just not seeing my other non-wizard stuff. That's alright. Kaza, get them. You show them the fear of the hairy wizards. I don't think Kaza's too hairy. Or maybe they're extremely hairy, and that's... Look. You know what I hate most of all about the current meta we're in? So, yeah, you got the Lotus Cobras and all this, that, and the other that, like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Put a 1 mana, destroy basically your first 3 kind of creatures, whatever, right? Allow that to happen, sure. But, then it also means when you try to play fun stuff like Kaza, your opponent's just like, nah, fuck you. Nah, fuck you. Come on. Alrighty. I'll tell you what goes good against against Jund Food, and that is some board wipage. Board wiperino. Unless, of course, they have the wolf. Oh, well. Okie dokie. Oh, baby, when you could revolt on me. Oh, baby, when you corvold on me. We need some spells. And all my creatures, I need some spells. Alright, Corvold, swing in, sack the egg. You know, I 1000% understand, like, I want to go get my daily wins. What I don't understand, and it's hard for me to fathom, is, let me make sure I'm unmuted, okay, is people being like, let me go get my daily wins with the slowest deck possible. What will take me 3 years to get 15 wins with? That shall be the deck that I use. That shall be the one. I don't want to turn away my Shark Typhoon because it's a fun, playable card. But at the same time, we need some some like instants and sorceries, you know? Hit nothing but creatures and enchantments all game. Which generally I wouldn't mind hitting these enchantments had I already had the Shark Typhoon down, but you know. Yeah. Eat that goat, you big dragon goose. I know what you're saying. Chance. It's not wise to play a Shark Typhoon hard cast when you only have one creature on the board and 8 life left. And I say I know. But it's a Jund food deck, so you either go for the biggest play that you have and hope, or you just let time kill you. You know? I think I'll push my luck here. See what we can grab. Unfortunately, if we don't draw into anything, we're probably gonna have to draw and discard with Improbable Alliance, sink 6 mana into a draw discard little situation, which not exactly where I want to be, but whatever. Alright, moment of truth. Do we see a single instant or sorcery? Nope. Alright, let's pay 6 mana. Let's pay 6 mana to draw 1 card. $17 cards. We didn't see a instant or sorcery. I want to know what the odds of that are.